Hello, everyone. So, boundaries. People stepping over your boundaries and people not honoring your space and who you are and what you have to offer and what that feels like. So, a lot of times, as empathic, sensitive beings, sensitive people, we have a hard time putting boundaries up, or we have a hard time putting up healthy boundaries, not walls that we put around ourselves to push people out, but healthy boundaries that we put up towards people that are not, people that are not in a space of really seeing and hearing what you have to say, what you're doing, and not being triggered by it, by their own issues and things that are kind of harming them as well as harming the people around them without even realizing it and knowing it. Because we're all human, we're all going through things that we're experiencing that are bringing up a lot of frustration, bringing up a lot of tension, unnecessary, things that just don't need to be there long term, right? So when you come into a space of just coming into your heart, being open no matter what, and then you feel people who don't honor that space, that's when you put up a boundary, or when you put up a, hey, that's not okay with me, I'm not okay with that happening. And the way that you probably feel this in your body is an uncomfortableness in your gut, like you get oh, that feels really not good, that feels really uncomfortable, I don't like the way that feels. And you probably feel a in your stomach too, like a churning and like a ooh, or you may even feel it in your heart, like somebody hit you like with a ton of bricks or stabbed you in the back, right? Literally could stab you in the back. The feeling is like that because energetically when somebody psychically attacks you, or and it might not be out of like their conscious mind, right? Some people just get angry and that's can become a psychic attack without them even realizing it. Can come from behind you, because it's sort of like, right, the action of stabbing in the back, it represents that as well energetically, what that feels like. And so there's a lot of stuff with this topic about boundaries, staying in your heart, speaking about how you truly feel about things and expressing that. And we all have a tough time with that conflict, especially if you're really sensitive and you have a lot of empathy for people and you can feel their emotions and what they're feeling when you do tell them how you feel. It's definitely a really hard process to do and really hard thing to kind of, act on and speak up about. And I definitely am someone who has had this issue over a long period of time, and I'm now really speaking up about it because I just have created such a space now that I love and feel good in. And then when I feel things are off, I definitely right away want to start healing them or fix them so that it doesn't just bleed into every other area of my life. Because the thing is, when you don't deal with these things that are really affecting you and just keep coming back in the back of your mind, you may even be thinking about someone right now that you haven't talked to or has been bothering you about something that they've said or done and you haven't expressed it, and not in a way that's just blurting it out on them and just like, fuck you, you suck, da da da. That is just blame, and that is just putting your baggage on someone else or putting your frustration on someone else, which is not anything anyone deserves, no matter how messed up they might have done something or messed up in something, right? It's really about coming into yourself and maybe doing a meditation where you sit with this situation and you maybe visualize the person in your mind's eye of like being in front of you and having a conversation with them and hashing it out that way and expressing yourself that way, because you're kind of expressing it out to spirit and God of like what your experience was and writing about it, journaling about it, just processing it yourself, or having friends that you talk to about it, or a therapist or someone that you just address this with, right? And then when you're in that place that you're a little bit more stable, energy releasing. I burp a lot when energy releases and I'm talking about truth. So thank you. So when you have these kind of conversations, and when you have this ability to come into yourself and really be strong and aligned, and then you take action, and then alignment and then take action, then you come into a place where you can have these conversations with these people and whoops, sorry, my hand slipped. You can have conversations with this person or these people and it not be such a heated conversation. It can just be, this is what happened and this is how this happened. And if they still react to you, then you can say, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. Like, I respect you. I know you have issues that are coming up and it's really hard for you to face them. Or maybe not even say that. You can just say, you know, I can feel you're really in pain and I'm sorry that that's what's going on, but I just can't do that right now. I can't hold space for this. I can't do this. And that's when you love yourself to walk away, because you're not here to heal everyone. Not everyone is going to be helped by you, and not everyone needs your help, even if you can see that they need your help. And trust me, I know. Yeah, it's a tough one to face, but it's definitely a truth that we all, as healers, empaths, and, you know, light workers, if you want to call it, have this, like, we want to save, we want to help people just be who they are, but not everyone's ready to be who they really are, because they just are still holding on to their past, or they just are not able to let go of that wound yet. And that's okay. Then they just need to be there, but you don't have to be there. And you don't need to hurt yourself in the process of being in their energy, having them throw everything at you and be such an open, loving, enveloping person that the relationship's not moving anywhere and it's not going anywhere when you're still being open and trying to help the situation. So sometimes you have to walk away. Sometimes you do have to stay, and there's some stuff for you to learn there, but you have to check in with your heart, and you will know when you ask yourself, do I need to stay or do I walk away? You'll know exactly what the answer is, and you probably already know, but you've just been resisting it. And maybe this video is a reminder for you to do that. Check in with that and see what that really says for you in your heart. So honor yourself, take care of yourself, love yourself, and just truly honor that sometimes people just can't handle the truth. And it's just because they've had too much pain in their lives that has made the truth be so buried deep within them that it takes a little bit of healing and digging for them to do that, and they need to do that on their own, and you're not there to save them. You've got to work on yourself and save you first, and then everyone else is going to be able to benefit from that light that you shine out into the world. So do that, do you. Love this video, like this video if you enjoyed. Comment below telling me if there's someone in your life this is happening with, or you're struggling with this issue, or what it feels like when you get psychically attacked, or what you feel like when you don't honor your truth. And this video is a little bit longer because, you know, why not? So please do share, please comment, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night.